Hey YouTube, my name is Devin,
My name is Brian.
and today we'll be teaching you guys how to grow plumerias. So Brian, let's talk about pros and cons of growing plumerias.
Okay, there are a lot more pros than cons. One of the first things you got to know about plumerias is the beautiful, fragrant flowers in all colors of the rainbow.
How many different colors would you say there are?
Whatever you can think of, there pretty much is a color for it,
Pretty much every color.
except maybe purple and blue,
Okay,
which if you see them out there, they are not real.
okay. So there's a lot of different
Yes,
colors
a
of
lot of different
plumeria.
colors.
And you said they were fragrant. How
Very
fragrant?
fragrant.
What scent do they remind you of?
Kind of a sweet perfume, like a almost. Some of them actually smell like a rose. There are some that smell like grapes, and there's some that smell like bubble gum. There's just as many different colors there are. There's just about as many different scents.
Another pro was that they're easy to propagate.
Easy to propagate.
What's the best way to propagate a plumeria?
I think the easiest, the fast way to propagate one is probably from cuttings.
Cutting?
Cuttings, yes.
Which we'll be showing you guys how to propagate from cutting later in the video.
Yes.
And heat tolerant.
They are, but growing them in Oklahoma, they need a lot of water.
A lot of
especially
water.
if they're containers.
Okay, so if
Yeah,
they're in containers, you want to water them how often?
I water mine every day, but they do love the heat. They grow better in the heat. They bloom better in the heat, but they do require a lot of watering.
A lot of water.
A lot of water.
So where do you see plumerias most often?
I lived and worked in California, so they're in California. Obviously, they're Florida, Texas coast, anywhere.
Tropical climate.
Very tropical climates.
So we talked about the aromatic qualities.
Yes.
Refreshing. They're used in aromatherapy.
Yes,
They ease stress
they do.
and relax muscles. The scent is also used in perfume.
Yes, it has a lot of uses.
So
yes.
plumeria is a multi-functional
Multi-use
plant.
plant for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about the cons.
Okay.
What are the cons of plumeria?
Well, if you live in a climate that does not allow you to keep them outside all year, like Oklahoma, they can get very big when you have them outdoors in the summer. So they do require a lot of space when you bring them in for the winter.
They're pretty cold sensitive, would you say?
They do not like temps really below 40 degrees. You need to make sure you have them indoors before the first frost.
But you don't want them below 40 degrees.
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean, they will tolerate it, but yeah.
And then you also said they're messy, correct?
They drop a lot of leaves. Before you do bring them in for the winter, you kind of want to chop all the leaves off, which will kind of alleviate some of the dropping brown dead leaves in your home.
Okay.
So there are things you can do to kind of lessen the mess, so to speak.
Okay. And we'll talk about that later in the video as well. They have a toxic white sap.
Yes, very, very free flowing. It's almost like a euphorbia sap, crown of thorns, cactus sap,
Like
very
a latex?
white, latex, kind of like what's inside of a ficus tree.
Okay.
But it's very thick.
You don't want to get that sap on you
Your
or...
skin, or wash off immediately. Just something you don't want really much contact with.
Okay.
So just be careful when you do any cuttings or the leaves, because it's going to drip sap.
All right. They require specific watering. You don't want to overwater.
Summer months, like I said, I water every day. In the winter, when they're dormant, I'd say probably once a month.
Once a month.
So it goes from every day to like once a month in the winter.
In the summertime, do you want them to dry out between waterings or?
A little, not much.
Not much. So you want to keep the soil.
Keep them, especially in pots, they're going to dry out really fast. I mean, every day I'm watering mine.
Let's talk about 5 facts about plumeria.
Okay.
The first one. It says here, in modern Polynesian culture, the plumeria flower is worn by women to signify relationship status.
Yes, yes, which I didn't really know this one, so this is interesting to me.
And it says here, the right ear means that they're searching for a relationship, whereas left ear means that they're taken.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then also it says in the Hindu culture that plumeria signifies loyalty.
Okay.
I guess that also ties into relationships.
All about relationships.
And number 2, plumeria can grow to be 10 to 30 feet tall.
Easily, especially when it's in a climate where it can be in the ground. They grow huge.
And the spread is 10 to 20 feet wide.
Yes.
Okay, that's a pretty big tree.
I mean, it's an actual tree.
In the right
Yes.
conditions, they could get big.
Huge.
Okay.
Yes.
Plumeria is the national flower of Nicaragua and is featured on some of their currency.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Yes.
Okay. We'll have to show you guys pictures of
Yeah.
the plumeria on the Nicaraguan currency.
It is really neat.
Plumeria is native to the New World tropics, specifically Mexico, Central America, Venezuela, and the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
So they're in tropical climates.
Tropical climates. They are a tropical tree for sure.
They were introduced in Hawaii in the 19th century
Mm-hmm.
is when they came over.
That's what they use a lot of flowers for their lei making.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plumeria comes in a variety of colors, which
Yes.
we'll share some of Brian's Plumeria pictures later in the video as well.
So many colors.
Now we'll be going on to propagating Plumeria and also soaking Plumeria seeds, which
Yes.
you brought some seeds
Yes,
today.
I have some seeds to show you guys.
Stay tuned for the next part.